Hey guys, Team of Silent here. As you can see, we haven't made a video for an extremely long time. Probably about 6 months or maybe even longer, I believe. It's mainly because we live in New Zealand, and we have a website called Gameplay, which is like the core of the Yu-Gi-Oh community here in New Zealand. That's where we make our trades and ask questions about deck lists and rulings and stuff like that. And that pretty much got crashed for about three and a half months, I believe. I only restarted about 2 months ago. So and we started like restarting our team again and stuff. Our team kind of stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh for a while, so yeah, we started again. We're gonna start making some more videos now. You may have seen a new intro. We hope you watch and just like it and spread the word. That's one more thing, and just help us out. Just spread the word. Give us some comments and like what you'd like for like some videos that you'd like and stuff like that. So yeah, we just came back from nationals, and this year I just want to play a fun deck, and pretty much because it was short notice, and we only got like 2 weeks notice or something, and I didn't have, oh sorry for the shaking there, we only had like, I didn't have any like pots or anything, or warnings, so I decided to make this fun deck for Nats, and it actually ended up working pretty well. I was actually going 4-0 at the moment, but then I ended up losing because I got some very unlucky pairings, which I didn't prepare for at all. I didn't expect to face. I didn't even think they'd be in at the tournament. So pretty much yeah, that dropped me from like 4-0 to 4-3, and I ended up coming 34th. And one of my teammates got 32nd, and he ran Frog Nuts, and you can see his we'll probably post up his deck too sometime soon, so just check that out too. And so yeah, this is our deck list. We got 1 Stratos, searches out for 3 alias. Hope there's no glare on this. Yeah, there shouldn't be 3 alias. You played 2 in your one because you don't have a pot of dualities, and still this guy worked really well, because I mean sometimes when I ran into for the time of round where you go into the turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4 thing, this guy worked because they couldn't get over it. You run 3 Thunder Kings. This card was so good. People had to dark hole this, like if I started, I summoned it, they had to dark hole it. I ended up playing Lance and stuff, so that really helped. 1 Warrior Lady, she was alright. 2 Cyber Dragon. This really helped again when the time for the round ended, and also like generally like Chimera Tech and stuff, and just a big beast stick. We got 1 Honest because all these monsters were light except for Stratos, but yeah, you got 1 Grandma. This card really did not help, along with this card too. These two I didn't even draw into the game, and when I drew this I couldn't play it, so I'd recommend taking these 2 cards out for maybe another DD Warrior Lady or something else. I'm not sure. It's your choice. 3 Gemini Spark. That's like your main engine of the deck, and you play it when they like bottomless TT, Mirror Force, deeper than you get your +1s off that. 2 Lots, because there isn't really any monster in the meta that's bigger than 2/7 except for Scrap Dragon and maybe Trishula. I'm sorry, Titanial. So if you Lance in the damage count, your 1/9s are going to get over everything. And also you can use it to save your monsters. I used it a lot of times when they dark hold me, so yeah, that really helped, so that was good. You got, additionally you have 1 Rota, 1 Equal, Staples to search out your cards, because you only run like 15 monsters, I think, something like that. 2 MST, I might consider taking this out simply because people set a lot this format, but I actually didn't meet that many I didn't meet like Sams or anything. This Sams GKs, I didn't miss any Sams or GKs, which is a surprise because there were quite a few Sams floating around, but I ended up versing some of them before the tournament and actually played pretty well against them with this deck, so which is interesting. You got 1 book, so yeah, you probably want to take those out if you want to, but I don't know. You got 1 Book of Moon. That was alright. 1 Reborn. That was pretty good actually. One Dark Card that was also really good. Got 2 skill drains. This was kind of controversial because sometimes I always have a deck card floating in the back of my deck because things like plants and stuff, they just mainly play their graves. They play their effects in the grave, and that kind of hurt me. But it was okay. You might want to take that out for some other type of build. You got 2 bottomless. Oh, I went on there. If you're, because in America you can use like the Shonen Jump cards, in New Zealand you can't unless they're being reprinted in some other pack. I would recommend taking Gauls and Grand Molak for 2 more Beast King Barbaros. That would actually be pretty interesting. You got 2 bottomless because you're a poor man and you can't afford Soul Mornings. You run 3 D Prison because you just hate monsters. You want to get rid of the monsters and just poke every single time possible. This I probably did like 3 times in the tournament where they attack with starters and I played D Prison, which is really funny. And yeah, it's good. Morpho saved me a lot of times. Yeah, just trust me. Torrential, I used more as like a trap hole or bottomless because I really had like no monsters on the field if I had to play this. So yeah, these cards I didn't even play at all. Mind Crush and Seven Tools. Mind Crush because the most played deck there was Tengu plants, well, you know, like Tengu variants of plants, and that didn't do anything because you know they barely even add to their hand and stuff, so that didn't do much. And this didn't do anything either because they're barely set, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I always sided out Seven Tools. Even if I didn't side out the Minecraft, I always sided out 7 tools every single match. One Oppression, which I only played like once in the whole deal, in the whole tournament, so that was, I don't know, you might want to take that out, because I saw this build, and it was about how Royal Oppression, he didn't main deck Royal Oppression, and he side decked it, because he said how, like, if you draw this, like, after, like, turn 2 or 3, it pretty much becomes a dead card, and he actually does have a point. I might consider taking that out. For extra deck, you have 2, for side deck, you have 2, Penguin Soldiers, pretty much, Samurais, which I didn't even verse, and any big monster. I think I put this against the Dragon deck here, and then, yeah, I versed the Dragon deck in round 2, and this Dragon deck actually got me in game 2, and it was 1-all, and then side these in against 5 God Dragon, it just killed. 3 Connect Soldier against Sams, 2 goes in match. This actually helped a lot, because, most of my cards are light, so I could play this quite successfully in this deck, and it hurt things like that. It actually hurt plants. I just tried it, and it actually did work for like for some games. So yeah, you got 2 Changes Appearance plants, and I was going to use it against Sabers and Samurais, but I never versed them. 2 DD Crow. The plants. This helped me a lot against plants again. Plants was like the most played deck there. So yeah, that helped me a lot. 2 Nobleman, that's going to be against like GK and Sabers, which I didn't verse. 2 Dimensional Fissure, which was going to be against Plants and Sabers, but it actually didn't do much, because either, whatever they did, didn't really, all their plays went around D Fissure somehow, or D Fissure didn't affect it, or they got rid of D Fissure. And for extra deck, nothing important, just some Staple Synchros, Stardust Colossal, Black Rose. You don't really need that. It's not even worth mentioning all this, but you know, you got Mastery Monster, yeah. You got that for if they have Birdmans in their deck, that's for stable. Random. But this guy you can bring out, I brought out quite a lot because he got Cyber Dragons in if you verse machines and stuff. And then that's pretty much it. I went quite well against plants, so that's good. And then also Samurais I played well against. It's just like the small kind of like anti-meta decks just can't perform, because if they have more removal, then you're pretty much screwed. But yeah, this is just against. This can probably this can put up a fight with most meta decks, which I found pretty interesting, because I actually could have topped. In our nationals, I think X-Sabers came first. Second was Tengu Plant. There's like 10 Tengu Plants in top 16. That's how much Tengu Plants was played. And then yeah, there's heaps of stuff. I think a lot of people dropped a lot of Tengu Plants dropped by in the top 8. So it was like there's like a worm deck in top 8. Infinities. I can't remember all of it, but that's really all I can remember. So yeah, I would recommend using this deck, you know, for this fun deck, or because it's actually quite easy to make as well. Nothing too expensive, no solemn judgments even. That's how cheap it is. Most expensive cards you're gonna get in there is like Thunder Kings. That's really it. Just use it at your hobby leagues and stuff. I haven't actually gone to any minor tournaments with this. I think it will perform quite well. So yeah, just comment, rate, subscribe about this deck and other vids, and watch out for new vids and videos. And check out a new intro for videos there. It's a pretty cool new one. Just comment on that and think and playstyles how it could be better and stuff. And so yeah, just spread the word to other people, subscribe, and yeah, okay, Team Sign out.